Okay, so I'm going to take you through the first step that you need to make sure you have done to your website in order to be able to track conversions. So just to give a quick explanation of what a conversion is in the digital marketing world. A conversion on your website is anything that you designate as a goal. It can't be really I clicked to the website as a conversion, because that's its own separate metric. Click-through rates are the number of clicks that an ad, social post, or an organic listing on Google would have. A good definition for it, or a good example of a conversion, would be something like a white paper that you have on your website that you want people to read. It can also be something like subscribe to my email list or contact me. There's lots of different ways that you can have conversions, which means there's lots of different ways to measure those conversions. And if you're like me, who does not understand HTML, CSS very well, then this is going to be the perfect video for you. But to start off, we're going to start in Google Analytics, because that's where we're going to track it all. This is a free tool. All you need is a Google Gmail username and password, and then from there you can get into it. You'll also need your own website. That's important too. But we're going to start here. This is what it looks like after you've signed in. If you don't have a website, all of these bars and these graphs will be flat. But I'm going to show you how to integrate it so that you can then see how many people are on your website, how quickly are they leaving, things like that. So to start off, where we want to go is to Settings. Now, if you're creating an account for the first time, it may direct you to this code snippet immediately. So you may not have to actually click into Settings. But if you do, you miss that or you exit out, this is how you get to it. So you have tracking info right here under, again, the Settings. You come here in Tracking Info. You'll click on this, and then you have Tracking Code. So you go ahead and click on that right there, and it'll give you two bits of information. You have this tracking ID number, and then you have this big code snippet right here. So what I'm going to be showing you today is how to get Google Analytics installed using this code. You do not need to understand what this says in order to install it on your website. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste it. For those of you who are using WordPress, this is my personal favorite, but there are easier ways using this tracking ID number. It just doesn't give you quite as much control over what you do. But if you're using a Squarespace, a Wix, I know for a fact Squarespace, I've never done it on Wix, but I'm certain that it's going to be similar to the Squarespaces of the world, where all you would have to do is copy and paste this, and it'll have a place for you to paste it in on your website settings, and then you can then link it that way. So I'm going to go to my website. This is a WordPress site. Let's go ahead and go from the home page. That's not the home page. Apologize. So if I were to click on the site, we're looking at, I'm just using a generic template, right? Nothing special about this site. But what I've decided I want my conversion to be is this Contact Us form. I want it to recognize every time someone sends an email to me. And so I'm going to go up here to the Edit Page. I'm going to click on Edit Page. And then we've got all of this information here. So we've got pages, media, posts. I want to go to Appearance. Now, each theme might be a little bit different, so you're going to need to do research. What you're going to search on Google is, you'll look up the theme that you picked, so it'll have a name, and you will say, how do I access the header? And again, it's the header in my theme. So we're going to do Theme Editor for this specific one. If I do click header here, it goes and I can only customize it. I can't actually get into the code, and that's where we want to be, is in the code. So Theme Editor is where I can access the code in this website. From here, I scroll down. This is just kind of basic information. What I want to do is I'm going to go over here to the Theme Files. I'm going to scroll down until I get to Theme Header, and I'm going to click on that. From there, I scroll down, and what you're looking for is you're going to be looking for a a line that just says head. So right there is that first line that says head. It'll have brackets, kind of like this. That is where this is going to get pushed to your entire site. So the place where your logo goes, where your navigation bar, that's the header, and that's going to be the same on every page. It's really important to put it in the header because you want this tracking code or this JavaScript to be showing on all of your pages on your website, so it can track where people go, how long they were there, all that different stuff. So you see here, I already have it uploaded, but this is the exact same code that I copy and paste from Google. So you wanted to make it the first one right after the header, space down a couple bars. I've got some Google Tag Manager. I'll show you a little bit later how to use the Google Tag Manager to help with the conversions. But right here, we've got, this is where the theme, when I downloaded it, this is what they had. And so I just sent it down so that I could then copy and paste this in right here. So once that's pasted in, you want to make sure to update your file. And I know this might sound really simple, but that's it. Now it's going to be activated on your Google Analytics. It does take some time, so be patient. Sometimes it can take a day or two for that to actually open up, but that is how you upload your Google Analytics.